welcome to this week's video. So I hope everyone's well. As I spoke last week about, I wanted to talk about letting go. When you've done your manifesting and you're getting to the point where you've done your manifestation box or you've done your scripting, and now you've just got to line up with it and let it go. So sometimes I do read over my scripting if I'm in a positive mood or if I'm feeling excited about what's to come. Then that's a good mental state to read over what you're asking for. If you're quite aware of the lack of it being in your life, just stay away from it, and this is where you need to let it go so it can come to you. So one of the methods I use is the acting as if. So as if I've already got it. So whatever I've asked for, I act as if I've already got it, whether that's money, love, a job, all those things I've asked for in the past. So by acting as if you've already got it, you're aligning yourself with that version of you that has it, and then it comes into your physical experience. So ways I do that is, if, for example, you wanted to attract a lover or love or just someone special into your life, I would write down everything that I'd want out of that person, you know, down to personality, job, look, like be very specific, looks, everything that's going to float your boat, right? But then that's your manifestation goal. But then I'd also look at areas where I have love in my life, so I could feel that love and align myself with that vibration. So I would, this is me, what I would do is I would think about the love I get from my kids. Like sometimes it's hard, sometimes they're, you know, demanding, but even when they're demanding, that's them relying on you because they love you, and that's, you know, you need to provide for them. So if you've got a pet, when I used to look into my Snoopy's eyes, it was instant, like I just felt so much love. And that's the same for any pet. Like I'll just go up to random dogs in parks, I will, and I'll still get that. You know, when you're looking in an animal's eye, it's just you're aligning yourself with like a higher power when you look into the eyes of a little animal. So if you've got pets, you know, spend time with your pets. Or, you know, just there might be someone at work who makes you feel really nice. Just write down those feelings, or when you can see love. It might be when you're on a drive and you've got a beautiful view and you think, wow, you know, like anything where you can tap into that love, memories that you've got, parents, anything where you can get that feeling. That's what I'd do. And then I'd act as if I'm going on a date. So if I was looking for a lover, I would pick an outfit. I'd get myself ready. Like when you get yourself ready, you're excited. You're in a vibration of excitement and joy, and this is the aim of it. You're just trying to raise your vibration so you can align yourself with that version. When I'm when I want to attract money into my life, I write down the amount. I don't write how I'm going to get it or where it's coming from, because I don't know. And that's the beauty and excitement of manifesting. You don't know how these things are coming. You just know once you've asked, you can guarantee that the universe will show you a bridge of incidents where you get it. And when you look back on your life, you can see how things were manifested that you wanted. You did want those things, but you did not see it coming like that. And I always think of things like that, and I love it because that's the excitement of manifesting. So when I want to feel, when I want to attract money, for example, I'll think, what would the version of me be like with money? So you'd dress nice, you'd be eating at fancy places, fancy food maybe, this is my opinion. You'd be generous. So do those things. Get dressed up, go out somewhere fancy. I know we're in lockdown, but it's coming to an end. So, or just do something that makes you feel fancy. Get your hair done. You know, make yourself feel fancy and rich, and be generous. You know, money's an energy exchange. You've got to give it to get it type of thing. So be generous with your money, treat someone to something, spoil someone who's not expecting it, send flowers to someone, do anything that you would do if money wasn't a problem. You'd be generous, wouldn't you, hopefully? So also another thing I do that keeps me in like a high vibe, when I go to my local shops, my shops here, there's a fruit shop, an IGA and a butcher, right? And they're all my favourite shops. Everyone's so lovely and friendly. But what I do when I'm at the fruit shop, I go there, I'll say to myself in my head, I could afford anything I wanted in this shop. It's a fruit shop. But you're just trying to get that feeling of, wow, you know, you've got to trick your subconscious mind almost, so you feel what you're trying to attract. I could afford everything in that shop. It's a fruit shop, you know, but if you sort of get that feeling going in a fruit shop, then there's other shops that you could, you know, my dream one day is to walk into, I don't know, a designer shop and think, I could afford everything in that shop. The days are coming. You've got to trust and believe. So whatever you're trying to get to attract, whatever you're manifesting in your life, try and start invoking those feelings in your day to day. And that's my version of letting it go, because it is hard if you've like, you know, I want this new job, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking forward to starting my new job, and you set the scene. But then once you've put your paper away and you want to sort of let it go, that's how I do it. So I sort of keep the dream alive, but by acting as if I've got it, and I go about my day being that person, and then I attract it. So these are what's worked for me. As always, I'm interested in how things have worked for everyone, and just be mindful that we attract from what we're feeling. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you feel. So just always be mindful. And if you're not sure if you're good at manifesting, look at your life now, because everything in it is a previous manifestation. Okay, so the more we become aware of how powerful we are and that we can create our own reality, that's when you start being mindful and plan what you want. Okay, so let me know what you've manifested. Let me know what you're wanting to manifest. And then hopefully one day in the not too far distant future, we can all share, yay, we got what we wanted. Okay, so have a lovely week ahead, and happy Freedom Day for everyone in Sydney. Monday, I think it is. Okay, so